exposing. Take off your top. You're exposing.
You are. Shout out to the weirdos.
That's the case of the bitch, you know.
Left titty.
Spit it out.
Okay, my bad. My left titty is gonna be Mary J. Blige. Oh my God. Lizzo. Medina and Lizzo. It's an interesting combo, but it's just like
Police believe Mellow Bucks was the target. People wanted her dead.
Drive by possibly
That this
from a
was aimed for her.
headed eastbound from
Rapper
Large Party.
Mellow Bucks. Witnesses tell us as people were leaving this album release party, a black SUV with 3 gunmen inside pulled up and opened fire among the crowd.
Let's get it, let's go squad to the more show. So hot that you can't let go. More show. Let's go, let's talk, let's get it on the more show. So hot on the more show.
Hello, you guys, and welcome to the Mo Moreau Show. Now, this is the first ever live topless talk show. I am Mo Moreau, and this ain't your grandmama's talk show. So I hope y'all ready for this episode because we got some amazing guests for you guys. So I want to start off this show with doing a little thing that I'm going to call vibrations and librations. So basically, that's where we're going to set the vibe and the tone for the show. We're going to clear out all of that negative energy. So anything that you've been going through for the week, we kicking it out and we bringing in the good vibes. So we're going to light this sage. For those of y'all that don't know what sage is, we're going to light this sage and set the energy. I want to burn myself. Damn, these fucking hands. And I'm gonna relight this sage because it's a little, the first time. So this one is to being bold, being bare, and unapologetic in any space that you enter in. May your truths be as loud and your skin be unashamed. So we light this sage and we start the vibes off. So I want to dive into our next segment, just talking a little bit about the news and what's going on in the city today. We have had the incident with Mellow Bucks. I really want to do a moment of silence and just take some time out. We got a lot of senseless violence going on in the city of Chicago. The more it happens, the closer to home it gets, and it's just affecting everybody so much that at some point there needs to be things set in order, people set into place, systems set in order, so that way we don't have to keep dealing with this. We shouldn't have to keep worrying about the summertime and if we gonna make it or not. We should be having fun. We should be experiencing life. This is Chicago, one of the best cities. Like, I'm not saying it just because I'm from Chicago, but this is one of the best cities. Again, I really just want to do a moment of silence because I feel like what happened, everybody felt it in the city. So we just gonna take a moment of silence for Mellow Bucks. Yeah. So, we're going to jump right into our topless tribute. And we're starting this off with Miss Beautiful Pam Grier.
That one chick.
Pam Grier, born May 26, 1949, stepped onto the scene and changed everything. In the early 1970s, she became the first African-American woman to headline action films, dominating screens with classics like Coffee, Foxy Brown, and Sheba Baby. She wasn't just an actress, she was a cultural shift. Pam played women who didn't wait to be saved. She was the savior, the seductress, the shooter, the story. In a time when Hollywood kept black women boxed in, she kicked the damn box open in heels with a gun on her hip and her chest out like a crown. Pam Grier made being bold, sexy, and black not just acceptable, but iconic. Her legacy lives on in every woman who dares to be both sensual and strong, topless and tenacious. So on today, on the Mo Moreau Show, we raise our glass and our bare chest up for Miss Pam Grier herself. Thank you. So our first guest that we have coming on this show, her name is Lyric. She is an amazing artist from Chicago. I'm proud to call her my friend, and we're going to welcome the amazing Lyric. I'm going to let her give some more details about who she is and what she does and how y'all can catch her on social media. But y'all make some noise for the beautiful Miss Lyric herself. man. Fuck that. She on the show. She on the show, and yeah, what do you do? Like,
Well,
you came here, you knew what it was.
I did. I mean, I'm getting to know what it is.
Exactly, because it's a surprise.
So I'm an artist. I be rapping and stuff, singing and stuff. I'm pretty much versatile. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. So we're gonna dive into this Q&A with Miss Lyric herself, so y'all can get a vibe and see this in person. So the first question is to tell us your liberation journey. Like, what was the catalyst? What started you for liberation? Are you still on your journey? So the liberation journey is really just like your journey when you said enough is enough. You know, I'm done with the regular degular. You know, I want something different. I want something crazy, something wild, something innovative, like that type of like liberation.
I probably started my liberation journey probably like my mid-20s.
You got in early.
Yeah.
What made you say like I'm starting and I'm like, this is the real deal. This official tissue right here.
I feel like I was tired of people like feeling like people had control over me.
Yeah.
So I took a step back. I'm just looking at really the overview of my life, and I'm just like, oh my God, people have control over what the fuck I do.
Yeah, and if people have control, you're not living.
Yeah. It's like every time I like look over to my left, somebody controlling this. I'm sick of it. Like, I just wanted to be me, and I know certain things that I show is not myself.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
You feel like you wear a mask?
Well, yeah, that, but I feel like I was also wearing a mask of like being a people pleaser. So
Yeah.
I was sick of that shit. And I'm like, I don't want to be a people pleaser anymore. I'm tired of people's opinions. I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Hey, let's get him a
This
middle
is-
finger right now. Fuck y'all!
This is me. This is my life. This is my story. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's like someone telling you how you should feel. First of all, mind you, these are my fucking feelings. Like,
Period.
and if I keep going through life wishing about what I could have done, what I should have done, what I, you know what I'm saying, woulda, coulda, shoulda, I had to start being me for me instead of me for people.
Yeah.
And that was just like, shit, I took that fucking vest off. I was like, get it off me. This is not me. This is not my style.
So this ties into the next question. Really tying back into the last question a little bit, but what does being topless or being vulnerable mean to you?
Being naked, like, it just means being naked. You know what I mean? Because when you're being vulnerable, you're opening up yourself more, which means you are exposing yourself.
Yeah.
When you think about it, you know what I mean, spiritually or mentally, being vulnerable, exposing. When you take off your top, you're exposing
You are.
your taste. But it goes hand in hand. It's like, it's different situations, but it's the same thing when you really think about it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, that's actually a perfect way of putting it.
Vulnerable.
Being vulnerable is like taking off my top in front of millions of people. Like, oh my God, I'm not only exposing who I am inside, but I'm also exposing the outside of me, the outer layer of myself.
So not just the physical or the superficial version of yourself or the shallow version of yourself, but the deepest parts, the intricate parts of you as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that would be hard because, like, sometimes, like, showing my vulnerability sometimes gives me the ick. Like, but I'm trying to transition out of that, and I don't know if that's me transitioning to my soft girl era, and my soft girl era is living
And that's
as softly
okay.
as
There's nothing
possible.
wrong with being a soft girl.
But what people don't understand is sometimes the soft girl era also equals not giving a fuck. Like, you can give a fuck softly or not give a fuck softly.
I don't know. We got to practice that. We're going to have to do that for the rest of 2025 and see what that looks like. So I was going to say, what's one thing that people can learn from your story?
Oh, she keep going. No, even no matter how much she says she gonna give up, she keep going.
That's what I do.
She literally keeps going.
Yes.
And like the hardest boulder could knock her down, and that still doesn't mean that she's going to stay down.
On this round. Okay, so on this question, I'm asking everybody to come on this show, but if your titties were a person, like, what would your right titty be? This is my right titty, I'm talking my left titty. What would your right titty be, and who would your left titty be? My right titty, Madea. My left titty is Lizzo. It could be whatever you want it to be. It's your titty.
This is going to be insane. But my right titty is going to be Snoop Dogg.
Okay. This bitch. And who is the left?
My left titty. My left titty.
Okay.
Spit it out. Okay, my bad. My left titty is going to be Mary J. Blige.
Oh my God. This bitch done picked the... She done picked anybody.
I should have said Martha Stewart.
She talking about my hair. She talking about my hair. No, okay. Can women... Damn, she done fucked up my question. So can women be respected while being nude, or is it just like nudity and respect don't go together?
Fuck. Like, I feel like, oh, my bad. I feel like nudity, regardless. Noodly. I'm feeling noodly. Please. Okay. Nudity, regardless, should be respected.
Yes.
And the reason why I say that is because you have to think about it. When you decide to have sex with the person that you love, right? You're looking at their body. They're exposing their body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if you fucking with the clothes on, you diabolical.
You know what I'm saying? I'm consenting to you, which means that I have some sort of trust and respect for you to enter my body.
Yeah.
So, bitch, if you don't respect my body...
You know another thing I thought of with nudity, aren't you nude when you first enter this earth? We're all born nude.
And you're respected as a baby coming out of a coochie. So, like, come on now.
Not really, because the doctor slapped that ass.
But just to make sure I'm awake. Because that doctor respected my life to make sure I was awake.
I mean, she don't remember because that was a long time ago.
Like,
I feel what you're saying.
Mine gave me a little, like...
I hope my shit
bend me over on the forearm.
I said I wanted to do my shit jiggle, but that was kind of inappropriate. When he smacked it, did it jiggle a little bit? No, I'm just playing. But do you think that this type of talk show would be perceived different if the hosts were white versus if I were, the other color?
Like, if anything, they'd be like, oh my God, it's so weird, but so entertaining because they're white.
And what's crazy is they have a lot of naked shows.
Exactly. And as far as with black and brown people, it's easily depicted as ghetto or
I knew she was
nasty or trifling. With white tea people, it's considered just weird and it's just white people.
Yeah, they be like that's white people shit.
It's not much more of a what is it called? A hash, what? Backlash. It's not much more of a backlash, much more than black people are getting them themselves. I don't know why. It's like something's not making sense.
That's because this a bonus round. And Town, I'm just playing. I don't know. But she rocked out that fucking bonus round of questions. And I feel like, that's why I have my white hair with my black titties. Because,
took place on Chicago's west side. It began at 5th and Francisco and wrapped up with a picnic at Garfield Park.
This one's for you guys. The energy. Cool beans. So for the news, I want to jump right into it and really just talk about how y'all showed out for Juneteenth this year. I seen so many people outside, so many flags, so many barbecues, so many, let me make sure I ain't burning them because I ain't gonna lie, we ain't got no insurance. But I seen so many families and things like that out, and I just want to say shout out to y'all because y'all could have been doing anything, y'all could have been anywhere, and y'all showed up and showed out. Y'all made me proud to be black. Now I know Juneteenth is fairly still a new holiday to a lot of people. To some, y'all been doing this since King had a dream, but to a lot of other people, it's fairly new. So I just want to say shout out to y'all for showing up and showing out and making me proud to feel black. And I really want to jump into our topless tribute of the week. This topless tribute goes to Queen of Sexy, Miss Marilyn Monroe. So, the topless tribute goes to Marilyn Monroe. More than a muse. Born June 1st, 1926, Marilyn Monroe wasn't just a sex symbol. She was a symbol of complexity, contradiction, and quiet strength. With her platinum curls, red lips, and breathy voice, she became the face of old Hollywood glamour. But behind the smile was a woman battling for control of her image, her body, and her mind in an industry that only saw her as a fantasy. Damn! She was vulnerable and powerful, playful and political. No pun intended. She once said a smart girl leaves before she's left. That's a woman who knew her worth. Even when the world tried to reduce her as just a body, Marilyn posed nude before she was famous and owned it even after. She taught us that sensuality is not shameful and that being seen doesn't mean being owned. So today, we honor Marilyn, not just for the way she made men look, but for the way she made women think about liberation, beauty, and being misunderstood. Marilyn, this one's for you, girl. Cheers to the queen. I want to jump into this episode with my homegirl from around the way. Definitely, like, man, I can tell y'all all about it, but y'all gonna see the personality and the vibes when she get on the show. But y'all make some noise for my girl, Mocha herself. Forget your robe.
I'm here, but it's cool. It's okay.
Are you sure? Because we got the robe today.
It's okay. I'm gonna just show the titties.
She's gonna jump into this segment with basically just tell us about what your turning point was for like living life for you. Like when you said, fuck it, I'm doing this for me. This is my life, this is my time. When did you start? Like when was your breaking point?
Damn, let me see. My breaking point was actually recent whole time.
Exactly,
and bitch was
man.
there. And bitch was there. But okay.
Don't go too deep, man.
I ain't gonna go too deep.
Just tap on it like.
I was going through some shit. I was with the wrong nigga. Can I say that on here?
Yeah, you can say
Okay,
what you
cool.
want to say. This is my fucking show.
Okay, period. Okay, so I was going through some shit. I was dealing with the wrong nigga, and I was just so tired of trying to be a down ass bitch. I'm trying to prove to him all this shit, and I'm like, fuck that nigga. If he can't see me, bitch, I see me. Period. I got that shit together real quick.
Exactly,
And that
as you
was it.
should. And I just want to say, like, when I first met her, it was amazing. I was really, really quiet, and it was just something about her that made me feel like I could talk, because we was kind of one and the same. Like, I was quiet, but she was quiet, but we both loved to talk. So we just started talking, and we hung out a couple of times. Shout out to the weirdos. Just in case you was
bitch, you
watching.
I'm crying.
But yeah, we gonna have to clip that. But
No, fuck that. Keep that.
But yeah, so shout out to the weirdos. But I love being a weirdo. It forever like just made me be a trendsetter and an innovator. So I also want to dive into this next question and say, what does being topless and being vulnerable mean to you? Like the first thing that you think about. Don't overthink it.
Topless and vulnerable. Like, damn, that bitch out here. Like, damn, bitch, you do what you want to do.
Exactly.
Like, shit, you just you. That's it.
I love that though, because I feel like a lot of times, like with the stigma of social media and society, we kind of feel forced to live one way that we not. And I feel like a lot of people really don't be living. They kind of just wear a mask and kind of just out here like, you can live and not live. Like,
for sure.
Really. And I be thinking about that so much, but yeah, don't let that go over y'all head, because if you ain't living for you, then what are you doing? Like,
Literally.
make it make fucking sense. And so I'm gonna jump into this next question. So what's something that you used to feel ashamed of that now makes you feel powerful? Like, you like, man, I used to hate this, but now I'm that bitch.
I'm gonna say probably that I didn't used to give a fuck about what people think. Like, I used to think that was bad.
Yeah.
My
To give
people
a
used to
fuck.
tell me, like, damn, you selfish. You only care about what you think. But now it's like, no, that was the right mindset, because growing up, you need that shit.
I love that. I used to be a people pleaser, so let me say that. Like, for the people pleasers out there who used to kind of live life for everybody else, and you was kind of always worried, like, that's what took so long for this show. So being able to have something that makes people want to watch, like, damn, I want to see it, because people want to see it. Like, the views are there. People want to see it, but everybody may not say it because it's so taboo. So just really diving into that, and, you know, I love it. So if the world had to learn one thing from your story, what would they learn about Mocha?
You got some good ass questions.
Exactly. We put a little seasoning in these questions, okay?
Okay. No matter what I went through, like, I never gave up. I never questioned God. I never, like, just let life beat me. And I ain't gonna lie. If you know me, I be saying a lot of shit, and my favorite joke to say is, life beating the fuck out of me, I'm finna just lay down. But I never lay down, though.
Exactly.
Fuck you talking
Life
about.
be throwing hands.
And bitch, I be fighting back. The fuck?
Okay.
On it. Heavy on it. Heavy hitter. Fuck.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's me for sure. Like, I don't give up. And I don't like taking no for an answer, because bitch don't tell me no. I got it.
Hell yeah. This is the time for bonus questions. I'm gonna ask you some questions and give it to me raw. No condom. But basically, if each titty were a person, and this is like, you know, celebrity or whatever the case may be, it could be a fictional character, what would the right titty be? What would the left titty be? You know, why did you pick these significant things?
Damn.
So just a quick ass example. Right titty gonna be Madea, because my right titty just be going crazy. Pew pew. The left titty is probably gonna be, damn, Lizzo. Madea and Lizzo. It's an interesting combo, but it's just like.
It is. Okay. Let's say she put it like that. Okay, I'm gonna say this one Megan Thee Stallion, because I'm right-handed.
Okay,
and that's
period.
my bitch. I love her. Left one gotta be Santana, because he just for the girls. Like, oh.
I think everybody just loves doing that. And I got big titties and I
No,
can't even
for
do that.
real.
So why do you think that men are celebrated for sexual freedom, but women get bashed for it?
I don't know, but I wish you would stop, because I don't know, it just don't make sense.
I think we can want it, but we just can't say that we want it. We gotta had it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? What do you think being a lady really means?
I feel like being a lady just means like you.
Like, think about some of the women that you look up to. So some of the people you like, damn, that's a bad bitch right there. Like, what?
I feel like you gotta be like headstrong, determined.
Yes.
And just be yourself. Not really care too much about what people got to say about you. Because at the end of the day, you still gonna be you regardless.
Period. Okay, I love that. Well, thank you for being a guest on this episode. It was amazing to have you, and I gotta have you back.
For sure. Anytime.
Santana, please don't sue me for doing that, okay?
No, for
Everybody
real.
be doing it. I just love doing that. It's the show. Like, damn, okay.
I didn't say that.
She said, you didn't tell me. Make sure you guys are following the MoMoRoShow.com so you can get all the latest episodes on the show. Make sure you're following us on Apple Music and Spotify. You can type in the MoMoRo Show so you can hear some of the music from the soundtrack, from the show. Definitely make sure you tune into my guests. We have some live events coming up. We got the live MoMoRo Show coming next month, and then we have the Film Awakening at the end of this month. You don't want to miss either of them events.